welcome back to the channel. It is like Kate here, and in today's video we're going to be looking at the brand new update that came to creatures Sonaria, which is like the daily Friday update. In today's video I'll be showing you guys the 2 new creatures, where to get them and how to get them, and also just a showcase and maybe possibly a bit of gameplay of these 2 new creatures. So without further ado, make sure to subscribe if you guys haven't already to become late potatoes, because late potatoes are pro potatoes, and also like this video if you guys want more creatures Sonaria videos. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. So first up we have the Golgi. As you can see here, I'm kind of in the customization, so it's a lot better to see this creature. He kind of looks like a hyena, like he kind of has that shape of a hyena. I don't know why, he just does to me. But yeah, this is what he looks like. As you can see, the model looks absolutely amazing. Now to get him, you want to go to the main menu, go to buy creatures, hit previous, which will go all the way back, and he's right there in the session gacha. If you scroll up to about, he was right there. He's the second creature on the session gacha list. So basically just got to do all this stuff here, and then you'll be able to unlock it and buy for 500. Now it's not guaranteed you'll get this guy, but you have a 6% chance of actually getting him, which is pretty interesting. But he looks pretty cool, and we're going to go ahead and check him out in game and right now. Okay, so here we are in the game. I kind of made a skin for myself, and I'm kind of liking the skin. As you can see, they don't get very big. As you can see, we have a tree right here, or one of the plants, as you can say, and I'm about the size of the tree, and also I am an adult, so I just want to make sure to show you guys that I am not that big. I was surprised actually that this thing was actually that small. I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger compared to its design. I think it should have been a little bit bigger. But that's okay because it's a tier 1, so I kind of understand that in a way. But yeah, the animations are pretty well done as well. I think the animation for the aggro is the best one. Like, it just shows that it's kind of designed off of a hyena, as the stance kind of reminds me of like the hyenas. And then we have Kawa. I mean, that's pretty simple, but I think it's okay since we have a pretty good aggro. The run is also okay. I feel like it's a little bit too much, to be honest, but I'm not complaining here. It looks pretty good. I also love the walk. Like, the walk's one of my favorites. We also have the mud rolling. Again, that one never really has to be a unique animation, so kind of can't do much there. This creature also does not have an ability or breath, but I mean, it's optional. You can always use the plushies for the breath, but as a default, it does not have any breath or abilities. It just has basically no bleed either, so it's not the best to use. Definitely in PvP, but I kind of do want to try killing somebody with this thing. I doubt that I'm going to be able to do that, but I mean, I could possibly try, and I could possibly get somebody. Now, it's very rare though, because I mean, it doesn't have any bleed, it doesn't have any abilities, nothing, so it could be very challenging, but I might try it. Okay, so somehow I already angered somebody. I could get them. Wait, you can fly? Wait, hold up. That's a new creature too, so that's not good that I can fly. You get back here. Don't just chase me and act like you can't see me. But moving on to the next creature, since, I mean, I honestly am not going to get anybody with this creature, and people could probably easily get me. So next up is the Zavilisk, and this is the new time gacha creature. It is, I think, a tier 4 if I'm not mistaken. I'm not exactly sure. I think it might be around that. But as you can see, this is the model for it. It looks absolutely fantastic. At first, I thought this was aquatic, but apparently it's not. It can go on land and it can also fly. I think it may be aquatic, but I'll have to check that out. These are the color palettes, of course, but to get it, I'm going to show you right now. You just go to buy creatures. You go to time gacha, and if it would let me, and you go right past this guy, and it's like 3,000 seconds, I think it's called, and then, well, I don't know what this adds up to with 13 hours, but it has to be, I think, more than I think I spent some of it, that's why it looks like that. I'm not exactly sure, but you have to have 3,000 for the time gacha to buy this guy. And if you guys didn't notice, I wanted to just point that out, that the other one, this guy right here, was removed from the time gacha, and that replaced it. So this guy right here replaced the other fish guy in the time gacha, because as you can see, he's not in the time gacha anymore. So yeah, here's the creature in the game itself. It actually looks pretty amazing. It kind of reminds me of like a seal, kind of. Now this is actually all terrain, so it can glide. Well, it can't specifically fly, more so just glide, kind of like the other creatures that can glide. It can also obviously go on land, and you can also go into the water. As you can see, it is semi-aquatic as well. So it's all terrain. It's actually very useful if you think about it. It is a tier 3. I was kind of close. I said tier 4. I kind of wish it was a tier 4 to be honest, but that's okay. It can be a tier 3. As you can see though, it doesn't have bad stats. I mean, it could have worse stats and it could have better stats. This creature does not have an ability, nor does it have a breath, but you can obviously add those in, but by default they don't have it. We also have its aggro. It kind of looks like a seal. That's why I said it, because the aggro kind of acts or imitates a seal. And we also have cower. Pretty simple. And of course, the rubbing in the mud. That's what I'm gonna call it, because it doesn't necessarily have a name. We also have its run. I kind of like the run animation, to be honest. And of course its glide, and you already saw the swim animation. And possibly the glide animation, but I showed it again for no reason whatsoever. But yeah, other than that, it's kind of really all we had in the update other than the switch of the time gacha and the new creatures. Looks like I have some people surrounding me. That's kind of suspicious. But anyway, that's kind of all we got for today's video. There's nothing really else I need to go over. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to leave a subscribe or you know, subscribe. Because it's very appreciated, and also leave a like if you did enjoy today's video. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one, hopefully.